be too late to alter course, mateys.
Hey everybody, Steve here from Upgraes RC. I got the Redcat Ascent here, and we've designed a few parts for this truck, and we've upgraded this truck. So I thought I'd just go ahead and take the time to do a quick tips video and share with you a little bit our thoughts on the truck, and then we'll get this out on the trail and test it out and see how it goes. So stand by, here we go. Well, one of the first things I want to touch base on is just how cool this truck turned out. And check this out. Really came out nice. Looks like a legitimate rock crawling contender, and can't be happier with the way it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in a little bit about what we've done to the truck. And the first thing we did is we put the Upgraes RC shock towers. These are for the Redcat, and these are black. They come in black and red, and these are the rears. They come in a pair like this, so you get your left and your right. And then these are the fronts we designed for it, and same thing, there's a pair in here. Get your left and your right, and they just bolt right up. And we're going to go ahead and pop the body off this, and we'll go into some of the details of what it took to get this together. So let's go ahead and take the body off here. And one of the first things you're going to notice is all the plastic that was in here is now pretty much gone. And so I got a whole bag of plastic goodies here that we're no longer using, and so those will just get thrown to the side now. But as you can see, it's got the new Rock Pirates Redcat shock towers on the back, and look at all the adjustment you got there, guys. I mean, you can adjust this to the moon and back. Got the Rock Pirates RC, the Hardline bed on the back of this truck, and it bolted right up. I used the holes that are in the chassis that the shock towers mount through right there, and just spread the bed ears apart just a little bit, and go in the same hole, and it just bolts up real easy and puts it in the right location if you want to use the Ascent cab. And then to mount this, I don't know if you can see it right here, guys. That's the cross member that used to be right about here in the chassis. So I removed that cross member from the chassis that used to sit right around there and moved it to the back, and then I cut it in half. So you can see that it used to be more shaped like an X, now it's more shaped a little bit more like a W. And I was able just to go ahead and use the existing holes in the chassis that the rear shock towers are going into, the screw for in the back of the shock towers, and go ahead and just put it together right there, assemble it. And then what I did was, on the top of the bed right here, I don't know if you can see down in there, but I just located where the cross member was through the existing slots on the Rock Pirates Hardline bed, and just drilled a couple holes and used the M3 screws and just screwed it right into the plastic. And that just, it mounted up really solid, doesn't move, and provides the perfect mounting location also for the back of the cab. So as you can see here, I used the Rock Pirates spacer pack. That's this guy here. It's available through us. And just used an M3 screw with an eye lock, and put pins through the bed right here. Created my own pins. And then just located the pin hole, location for the holes, and goes in real simple. Boom, just like that. Matches up perfect to the back of the cab. So that turned out super clean. Couldn't come out pretty much any cleaner than that. And then up front here for the body, I used the Rock Pirates RC body post mounts on the new Rock Pirates shock towers we installed. And just so you guys know, the shock towers right here, or I'm sorry, the body posts, the diameter for the Redcat ones are too big. They don't fit our body post mounts here. So I had to use either use element or axial body post mounts to put this together. The Redcats are too big. But on the front here, you can see all the adjustment we have now. And there is some limit if you're using the Redcat shocks. I'm going to show you guys something here real quick. It's on the other side. There is a limit to how far back you can go with this shock right here. And that is because, I'm going to turn the tire here, the bottom of the shock right here, the cup on the shock right here, it hits the panhard screw. So what I had to do is I flipped the screw around. It used to come in from this side. I pulled the screw out and threaded it in from this side. So there's the head of the screw there. It was on the other side. That gave me a little bit more clearance to clear the cup on the shock so I could lay the shock back where I wanted it. If you want to lay the shock back further than that, you're going to need a different shock, one that has a little bit more room between the cup and where the screw goes into the shock itself. So, but still, I was able to lay this shock back pretty far and get the center of gravity of this truck down. As far as installing the shock towers, the Rock Pirates shock towers, they're super easy. Like I said, it's just 2 screws in the back, that one and that one, and they bolt right up. On the front, I did have to remove the motor to get to the screws on the inside of this plastic component here that they got to mount the differential, the spur gear to in the motor. So these screws right here, it's one here and one here, they actually thread in from the inside of the chassis. They're on the other side. You can't see them right here. But you'll have to pull the motor out to get to them and use just a regular Allen wrench or one of these ball, where is it, there we go. One of these hexes that has the ball on the end to remove those and to reinstall them. So you just loosen those up though and slide the shock tower in there. And don't tighten it until you get both screws in. And then once everything's in where you want it, then you just snug them down. Super easy, and as you can see, super clean. Another thing I did to this truck is I put a Reefs Raw 500 in it. And when you have stock electronics in an RTR, it's always a smart idea to get a quality servo. And I think the Reefs 500 is going to be the perfect servo for this build. And as you can see, I left the stock motor, the Redcat motor in it, and speed control. And they are actually, they work pretty nice. I thought it was going to be a lot more sensitive, a lot more jumpy than it is, and it's very controllable. And so for now, I'm going to go ahead and try it out with the Redcat electronics in it and just see how it works out, but I think it's going to be fine for now. And for the battery, I went ahead and ran one of the Z 1500 packs. You can get these online. You can get them at Amazon. You can get 2 of these for something like $40 or something like that. But you can see I use Velcro on the bottom side of it here and on the Redcat skid plate here, and then just use the Redcat Velcro here to strap the battery down. And it's not going to move with that setup. So I didn't put Rock Pirate's rock sliders on this because the bolt pattern on the Redcat is different than everyone else's. Different than Element and Axial and Traxxas. So I wasn't able to put Rock Pirate's rock sliders on it, but I'm just going to go ahead and run these for now. And but overall, I'm excited. I think this truck's going to do real good. I got the Rock Pirates RC comp bumpers on this truck. They're the 3.0s, front and rear. And on the front, I did have to put a few washers, if you can see them down in there, just to get the spacing right on the front. But it bolted right up, bolt pattern works, no problems there whatsoever. And then on the back, same thing, bolted right up, no problems whatsoever. And on the back, because the chassis is a little bit longer at the rear, I didn't have to use spacers. I was able to just go ahead and snug them down. The 3.0 rear bumper, Rock Pirate's rear bumper, comp bumper. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm excited about how this truck came out. Can't wait to get this thing out on the trail. And as you can see with the body on, man, and the Rock Pirates bed and the comp bumpers, it looks like a serious contender. I really can't wait to get this thing out on the rocks. And I mean, just look at the difference between, you know, taking the Rock Pirates bed, you know, installing the Hardline bed on this truck versus, you know, this big bulky thing. So huge improvement. And for just I don't know I didn't add this up, but just probably a little over $100 on Rock Pirate parts, and this is what you can build out of the Redcat Ascent RTR. So, oh, check out the front. Didn't have headlights, so I made Rock Pirate headlights, kind of. Anyway, got my Bone Box stickers on here, my Proline stickers, Raw 500, got my Reef stickers back here, Chicken Bone RC, Hillbilly Tough, RC Crawler Addicts, and West Desert Wheeler, Printed Addictions, Scumbag RC, bunch of our buddies. But let's get this thing out on the rocks and test it out and see how it does. I made it up at once. Let's see if I can get it again. I don't have any weight in the front of this truck, so once I get some weight in the front, that's going to make a big difference. That's it. Whoa, there goes that brake again. Woo, look at that. Holy smokes. Alright, I wasn't expecting it to do it that easy though. Nice. Sweet. We're going vertical now. she goes. Oh, that's awesome. Bad spot now. Well, I don't know if I've ever done a selfie video before after testing a truck out, but guys, I have to say this this Rock Pirates build Redcat, it just has surprised the heck out of me. So it's just tore it up today, and I'm gonna put better electronics in it, and this is a keeper, and for the price, man, you can't beat it. So anyway, guys, super stoked, way beyond my expectations of what this truck could do, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you at the next one.